What's up, Raider Nation? Watch Raider here for a quick little vid, man. Just want to go over the schedule as far as the players that teams picked up in the draft. Uh, I'm pretty much gonna go, with my same thoughts: 8-8, 9-7. We could win 10 though. We can win them first two games. Then we go on a road trip. We got the bye right in the middle of the road trip, which I like. I mean, that lessens it a little bit. Right after London, we get a rest. Back on the road still. That's cool. We're gonna have to be a road team this year, man. You know what I'm saying? If we want to win 10 games, we're gonna have to win games on the road. So a lot of teams beefed up their squads. They really did. It was a few teams that didn't really have that many picks, like the Saints and I think the Rams had a couple picks, but they made good. They made good on their picks. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go through the teams we play on the schedule and just some of the players they picked up. Plus some of the players that was on my video list. They pretty much all got picked up. I'm pretty sure. I can go back and look, but I pretty much think everybody got picked up. But I just wrote them down, as I went through the teams. So I'm gonna double check my list though, see if anybody was left out. But I don't think nobody was left out. Nobody. Um, But that's why I like the draft. You know what I'm saying? I just like to see where players go. Players that I thought had some potential. Other teams thought that as well. I know that the majority of the time. I mean, the Raiders. The last time the Raiders actually that I can remember, the last time the Raiders actually picked a player at a top 5 spot where I was like, I hope we get him the whole offseason was Charles Wilson, bro. That was the only player that I can remember where when I first seen Wilson play and followed him, I was like, bro, we got to get him on the Raiders. And Al got him. You know what I'm saying? I knew we couldn't get Peyton Manning. He wasn't gonna fall. So next best player was Wilson that year. I mean, you can say Coop, maybe Coop. Coop too. I did want Coop, and we ended up getting him. Mac fell to us. You know what I'm saying? At that spot, but most of the time, the Raiders go in another direction. But my whole thing is just, some people see some different things in certain players, you know. But overall, I just like to see them, go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I like to see them go somewhere. So, majority of the players got picked up, man. And we did good with our first round picks. We did very good with those picks, man. And it's just a positive thing for the Raiders right now, bro. So, everybody on the same page. We all feeling good about the picks. We can wild out now. We got us some undrafteds, and it's looking bright for us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's looking bright. Um, so let me get into this real quick. So I got the division opponents first. You know what I'm saying? Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. They picked up Hartman. You know what I'm saying? A nice little speedy receiver. So they're not gonna miss a beat. And they also went defense as well. You know what I'm saying? They kind of beefed up their defense too. Uh, the Chargers got Adderley at safety. You know what I'm saying? We know what the Chargers gonna come with. The Broncos got Noah Fant, and they got a couple defensive players to build up their defense. Adderley and Fant was on my list. They got picked up by division rivals. Also, let me get to the conference teams that we're gonna play. AFC South Conference we're gonna play. The Titans, man, they got Simmons. They picked him up. They picked up AJ Brown, the receiver played for Ole Miss, and they picked up Hooker. I think his name is Armani. Hooker, a safety. So we playing against them. The Colts, they picked up Rocky Sin. They build up their defense, and they got Paris Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my boy. I was like, man, if we can get two of them Ohio State wide receivers, them boys fast. So he got picked up though, Paris Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He got picked up. I think he played for Ohio State. Then we played Jacksonville. They got my boy Allen. You know what I'm saying? And they got Taylor, a tackle, to help. Outside of the South Conference in the AFC, we got the Bengals. They got Trayvon Williams running back. They got him a tackle, tight end, got him a backup quarterback. I think they got Finley, and they got him a guard. You know what I'm saying? So the Bengals, they upgraded their team. The Jets, no, all they got CJ. They went and got Polite. He was on my list, and Williams. So you got Polite, Williams, and Williams on the line. Then you got CJ Mosley, and then you got Jamal Adams. I say, man, they need a corner. They did pick up a corner though, but Jets defense getting built up. You know what I'm saying? I see that defense formulating. So we got to play the Jets. I mean, hey. So now we get to the NFC teams, NFC North mainly. Uh, the Bears picked up Montgomery, the running back from Iowa State. A lot of the Raider Nation was high on him. Uh, they picked up Riley Ridley too, man, and they got him. I think they got two cornerbacks. They got a couple of cornerbacks. Picked up Riley Ridley, a receiver. We play against them. The Lions, they picked up that linebacker Taval. I like that pickup. They got Hawkinson, a tight end, and they got another defensive end too. That was pretty good. I think he played for Georgia or Alabama. I didn't write the school down. I just wrote his name. His name is Bryant. They didn't pick up a wide receiver though. The Vikings got a lot of picks. They got Irv Smith. They got Chris Boyd from Texas, cornerback, like in the 7th round. They got a center and a guard, and they got Samia, the guard. I was kind of looking at him too when we was picking, but I'm not sure if we was. I'm not sure if we was. We was coming up, but I think we was kind of lower down. But I was looking at Samia. Ford had got picked up, but Samia, the guard, yeah, from Oklahoma. I was like, man, that would have been a good pickup for us. But we still ended up getting the guard, later on. But because I remember seeing his name up there was best available. The Packers got Rashawn Gary, another one of my players. They took care of both sides of the ball, man. They got the running back from Notre Dame, Dexter Williams. They got him, picked him up, got them another running back. So those are all the teams we playing this year. You know what I'm saying? So they upgraded. I think the Jets. I think the Jets upgraded the most. I mean, the Titans upgraded too. I mean, the division, Broncos kind of upgraded. Texans. Oh, I forgot the Texans. Yeah, they got O-line help. They got the 2 tackles, and they got another cornerback. So pretty much all the teams, but I think out of all of them, the Bears got 2 impact players. The Vikings got some depth. The Packers got a defensive tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle. The Jets, man, they defense gonna be looking all right, bro. So remember when I said we can win the game versus the Jets? Ain't gonna be that easy now. So like I say, bro, it's 8-8, bro, 9-7. I did say the Jets, we could beat the Jets. I was looking at that defense. I say, bro, we gotta go hard. We gotta go hard, bro. Yeah, so we gotta go hard. So anyway, shit. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the rest of the teams now. You know who they picked up. Byron Murphy, we with the Cardinals. Byron Murphy, and they just had an overall good draft. I think they picked up some players, bro. The Falcons, they picked up Kendall Sheffield, the cornerback. They got some O-line help. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens picked up Hollywood Brown, and that's who picked up Jalen Ferguson. Okay, yeah. Jalen Ferguson picked him up. They picked up Justice Hill, the running back, and they picked up Boykin, the wide receiver. The Ravens. Next is the Bills. They got the linebacker Joseph from Florida. They got Ed Oliver. They got Ford. They got Singletary, the running back, and they got a player named Johnson from Miami. He was kind of high on the on the safety list. He was on the safety list opposite that I was looking at of Abram. He was like number 1 or number 2 with like Deontay Thompson, and that's when they had Rap. You know what I'm saying? They had Rap in there and all them safeties. So yeah, they picked him up. The Panthers, they picked up Will Greer, two good edge rushers. They picked up Burns and Miller. You know what I'm saying? And they got Holyfield. Picked him up. The Browns picked up Greedy, another one of my players, and Mac Wilson, linebacker. The Cowboys picked up Hill, defensive tackle, a guard, and they picked up Joe and Michael Jackson. And they picked up Larry Allen Jr. You know what I'm saying? I said, wow, that's crazy. So go to the Rams. My boy Taylor Rapp got picked up, and Henderson. They gonna got him, man. He on the Rams. You can see him. You know what I'm saying? And they picked up Dakota Allen, man. Last chance you. Shout out to Dakota Allen, bruh. Got picked up by the Cowboys. 7th-round draft pick. Man, some interesting 7th-round draft picks this year, man. PV. Then last chance you get picked up. Hey, that's what's up, bruh. That's what's up, bruh. I like that. I put the Raiders in here because, speaking of last chance you, my boy Ronald Ollie, man, from season 1, I think it was season 1, got invited to the camp. Shout out to Ronald Ollie, bro. Hey, man, come in, work hard, bro. You might get a spot in training camp, dog. I'm serious, bro. I watched every season of that show. One of my favorite shows. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, just show everybody, bro, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if you watch the seasons, you know what I'm saying, he was the one, he had talent, but he was distracted, bro. He was still a youngster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mentally, he was just still a youngster. But looked like he done grew, you know what I'm saying, got serious about football. And, man, just keep going, bro. Shout out to Ronald Ollie, man. For real, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. On the Raiders. Man, you got a shot, bro. You got a shot. But anyway, let me get to the Dolphins, man. Got Josh Rosen. They got Wilkins as well. Christian Wilkins, another one of my players. And they got Myles Gaskin, the running back from Washington. Got him. And they got some O-line help, too, for Rosen. The Patriots, Harry. They got Winovich, the linebacker. They got Damian Harris, bro. Picked up Damian Harris. The Patriots, another one of my players. Two of my players. They picked up two of my players, actually. You know what I'm saying? The Pats. I was like, wow. And they got Stidham. The Saints, they picked up a center and a couple safeties. They only had 5 picks. The Giants picked up 3 of my boys. Got Jones. They picked up Lawrence, DeAndre Baker, and Julian Love. 3 players I had on my vids. You know what I'm saying? They got picked up. The Eagles picked up tackle. They picked up Miles Sanders. They picked up Sharif Miller, too. Player named Sharif Miller, too. I think he's a defensive end. The Steelers picked up Devin Bush. They picked up Benny Snell, the running back, the other running back from Memphis, I think. And they picked up Johnson from Fresno. Was it Fresno State? No, not Fresno State. Man, what was the name of that school, man? I can't remember. I didn't write the school. I just wrote his name. Can't remember the name of the school. Was it Akron? It was one of them schools. Johnson, though, wide receiver. The Niners got Bosa, and they got 2 good wide receivers, bro. Deebo Samuel and Jalen Hurd. 2 pretty good wide receivers. Seahawks got Metcalf, and they filled their defense in. You know what I'm saying? Seattle. The Bucks got Devin White. You know, another one of my players. They went mostly all defense pretty much. And last but not least, the Redskins, bro. Haskins, Sweat, Bryce Love. My boy Bryce Love, Redskins. So now, just gonna go over the undrafted players that I saw. Names kind of stuck out to me that got drafted to other teams besides the Raiders. Tyree Jackson, he went to the Bills. Elijah Holyfield went to the Panthers. Larry Allen Jr. to the Cowboys. Manny Wilkins from Arizona State quarterback, Packers, and JoJo McIntosh, another one of my players, bruh, went to the Redskins. John Gruden brother. Hey, man. That's crazy, huh? Bryce Love, JoJo went there. Everybody was saying Sweat should go to the Raiders. He went to the Redskins. Everybody was like, people was like, Haskins, is he going to go to the Raiders? Went to the Redskins. Hey, man, the Redskins trying, man, we in cahoots or something, man. Trade notes. But hey, yeah, man, JoJo went to the Redskins, bro. Got picked up. Watched him. I had him on the video, him and Rap. Now the Raiders, they picked up undrafted players. They picked up the fullback from Wisconsin, Ingo. I like that pickup. Picked up another wide receiver. Last name is Doss. So we loaded that wide receiver. Picked up Lester Cotton, guard. Like that pickup. You know what I'm saying? Got us a guard. Picked up Tevin Connolly, linebacker. Hey, I seen his name a little bit out there. So, hey, man, we needed a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, Ron O'Reilly invited to minicamp. And, I forgot. And we also invited, I think his name is, did I write it down, bro? Jacob Tamu. Is that his name? The quarterback from Ole Miss. Can't pronounce his name. I think his name is Tamu. But, man, remember I was talking about him? Like, man, I think he would be nice to come in, you know what I'm saying, camp or something and do something with the Raiders. I was like, man, I like how he move around. He was throwing the Metcalf and Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, they brought him in. Hey, man, I feel good, man, all the way around with this draft and undrafted, bro. It's a lot of stories in here, bro. Just little connections. You know what I'm saying? Last Chance U boys got picked up. Somebody from PV got picked up. You know what I'm saying? A quarterback that, you know what I'm saying, that I seen, I was like, man, I like him. The Raiders invited him to camp. You know what I'm saying? We did good in the draft. We filled out the roster. You know? We went Clemson. We got a lot of good Clemson players. We got some Alabama players. We got an Alabama O-lineman. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, the Raiders, bruh. Hey, man, that's what's up. But yeah, man, this is just a little vid I made just to talk about the player movement, you know, with the schedule and then the other teams and a couple of the undrafteds, you know what I'm saying? Man, hey, much love, much respect, man. I appreciate all the love on the Night Raider video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. You know, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, man. It's the video right before this one. It got the Night Raider cover on it, man. Just check it out. Honda Accord Black. Appreciate all the comments, man. Appreciate all the advice about, you know, what else I should do to it. But I pretty much thought of everything that I could do to it. And some of the things I didn't do to it, I have my reasons for it, you know. I'm gonna leave it how it is. You know what I'm saying? I might darken out the light stuff, but it's really no biggie. It's enough black on it and inside. But yeah, man, appreciate all the comments, all the support, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's running good. It's all good, man. The Night Raider. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to come back and make this video, man, just to, you know, chop it up about the players, man. You know, man, everybody went somewhere, bruh. I mean, everybody getting a shot. A lot of players. You know what I'm saying? So, that's cool, man. So, shout out to the Raider Nation, man. Much love, much respect. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man, Facebook. Check me out on IG, Watch Raider. Also here on YouTube. Check out my boy Raider Bear Family. You know what I'm saying, on Facebook. Pigeon Podcast, Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Man, Raider Matt. Man, everybody, bro. Pistol, all my boys, all the TTC crew that, you know what I'm saying, fuck with Watch Raider. Even the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? They trying to come up. But we ain't gonna let them, Raider Nation. It's our time, bruh. We gunning for the Chiefs right now. That's what we gunning for. You know what I'm saying? We gunning for the Chiefs. We gotta keep the Broncos below us. You know what I'm saying? Where they belong. But anyway, Chargers too. Keep them down there too. But y'all can fight it out for that bottom. That's how we want it. We gunning for Kansas City. But anyway, bruh, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Much love, much respect. Shout out to everybody, man. Once again, in the Raider Nation. That's down with Watch Raider, down with the channel, man. You know, I'll be back with another video, man. You know, rookie mini camp, getting it going. Finna transition into that summer. It's time to start working out. Getting ready, man. So we can wild out now. We got all our players, man. We got a complete roster, bro. We good, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we didn't have no more excuses. No more excuses, bro. No more excuses for not being a good team. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. Much love, much respect, man. I will be back with another video. Check out my recent videos, man, if you haven't checked them out. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Appreciate all the comments and everything. You know, pray for your boy. I'm praying for the Raider Nation as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stick together. And, hey, man, it's time to chop some heads, boy. It's time to ride. It's time to sail on that water, man. It's time to sail on that water. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we ready now. We ready now, dude. We ready. We got eager players coming in, bro, ready to go. We ain't got really no vets, like, just hanging around. We got youth. The Raiders, bro. Man, it's been a long time, bro, where I actually seen a complete team. Maybe since Chucky left. And most of them was vets. This the first time I'm looking at a team and I'm like, bro, we got a complete squad. I don't really see no holes right now. We can do something. So, hey, man, much love, much respect, bro. Let me get up off here. 22 minutes on the video. Raider Nation for life. I'm out.